Hook and flow. Do older women really care about size? The truth may actually surprise you. For years, society has fueled the idea that a man's worth in the bedroom is defined by size. Movies, jokes, and cultural stereotypes have made this one of the most sensitive topics for men. Psychology tells us that what truly matters, especially for older women, is something far deeper than physical measurements. Let's uncover what the science really says, eh? Study from the Journal of Sexual Medicine revealed that most women, when asked to rank the factors that make intimacy satisfying, placed emotional connection, trust, and attentiveness far above physical size. In fact, the majority of women said that feeling respected, cared for, and emotionally safe has a far stronger impact on their experience than anything else. And here's something most men don't realize. As women grow older, relationships evolve. While younger women may still be influenced by media-driven ideals or peer pressure, older women tend to see intimacy as a holistic experience. They value confidence, maturity, and how present a man is with them far more than his physical traits. So what do older women actually find attractive? Confidence without arrogance, maturity without ego, a partner who knows how to listen, who communicates openly, and who pays attention to what makes her feel desired. This is where psychology plays a powerful role. Human attraction is not just biological or emotional and psychological. For many women, the ability of a man to create a sense of safety and comfort in the bedroom is far more appealing than size. And let's not forget, satisfaction is not about the number, it's about the connection. Many women over 40 have openly admitted that it's not about what you have, but how you use it. Emotional intimacy, attentiveness, and creativity play a much greater role in building unforgettable experiences. So the myth of size is everything starts to crumble when we step away from stereotypes and listen to real experiences. The reality is that bigger is not always better. What's better is being emotionally intelligent, confident, and present. Conclusion. For older women, the most attractive man isn't the one with perfect measurements, it's the man who brings empathy, attentiveness, and emotional connection to the relationship. Because in the end, as people age, what truly matters is not inches, but intimacy. When people talk about attraction and intimacy, one of the most common myths is that older women care most about a man's size. Psychology, however, tells a very different story. For decades, media, cultural stereotypes, and social pressures have exaggerated the importance of penis size in relationships. But scientific research and psychological studies show that the reality is far more balanced, especially when it comes to what women truly value as they age. Contrary to the popular size matters belief, most women, particularly those over 40, place much greater importance on emotional intimacy, communication, and overall compatibility than on physical measurements, in fact. A well-cited study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that women consistently ranked qualities such as trust, emotional support, and mutual understanding higher than size when it came to sexual satisfaction. Older women especially reported that what matters most is how connected they feel with their partner, not what their partner looks like physically. Many women in midlife explain that pleasure comes from how a man connects with them, not the size itself. Feeling respected, desired, and emotionally safe plays a much larger role in arousal than anatomy alone. Confidence and maturity also stand out as key factors. Older women are far more drawn to men who carry themselves with quiet confidence, listen with intention, and remain fully present during intimacy. These qualities often outshine any physical trait because they show emotional intelligence and genuine care. It's also important to challenge the long-standing bigger is always better myth. That belief is largely the product of cultural exaggeration and unrealistic portrayals in media. Real-world intimacy is much more complex. Psychological comfort, trust, and shared emotional experiences are far stronger predictors of long-term satisfaction than size alone. In conclusion, for older women, the ideal partner is not measured in inches, but in empathy, attentiveness, and a nap. Emotional maturity. As people grow older, their priorities shift, And when it comes to love and intimacy, what truly matters is the connection that two people build together. Part 2. Now, let's break this down even further. Why do older women shift their focus away from size? The answer lies in both psychology and life experience. When people are young, attraction is often influenced by what society glorifies: looks, body type, and yes, even size. But as men and women grow older, they start to realize that lasting satisfaction comes from connection. It's not superficial traits. For older women, intimacy is not just physical, it's deeply emotional. Studies in human behavior show that women in their 40s and beyond tend to prioritize qualities like trust, humor, communication, and emotional safety. These are the qualities that make intimacy fulfilling in the long run. Think about it this way. Man can be physically ideal on the outside, but if he's emotionally unavailable, is distracted, or selfish in the bedroom, his partner will eventually feel unfulfilled. On the other hand, a man with average physical traits, but who knows how to make a woman feel desired, respected, and emotionally connected, will often be remembered as the best partner she's ever had. And here's a secret most men don't hear enough. Older women often find confidence far more attractive than size. Not the loud, arrogant type of confidence, but the quiet self-assurance that comes from truly knowing your worth. A man who walks into intimacy with calm confidence, who isn't insecure, and who makes his partner feel cherished. That's the man who wins her heart and mind. Psychologists also point out another factor: maturity. As women age, they gravitate toward men who are emotionally mature, men who listen, who communicate openly, and who don't make intimacy a performance. Maturity means being present, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. And here's where many men go wrong. They focus so much on size and performance that they forget the most powerful tool they have the ability to make their partner feel deeply connected. Let's pause for a moment and ask, why does society keep pushing the size matters narrative when so much evidence says otherwise? The truth is, it's largely driven by media exaggeration and social myths. Adult films, cultural jokes, and even peer conversations often paint a false picture. But in the real world, intimacy is about comfort, trust, and communication, not unrealistic comparisons. Here's another fascinating insight. When researchers asked women over 40 what makes intimacy satisfying, many responded with the same idea: it's not about what he has. It's about how he makes me feel. That's the key for older women. Intimacy is less about anatomy and more about psychology. The sense of being desired, the comfort of trust, the spark of emotional connection, these create memories and satisfaction far stronger than size ever could. So men, if you've ever worried about whether you measure up, let this be a reminder. What matters most isn't inches. It's your ability to bring confidence, empathy, presence into the relationship. Because here's the ultimate truth. For older women, the most attractive man is the one who listens, the one who cares, and the one who shows up with emotional intelligence. And yet, there's another layer to this story that most people don't talk about. Something even deeper that reveals why older women are often more satisfied with partners who focus less on size and more on something else entirely.